You order a USB stick. It's the size of a stick of gum. It shows up in a box big enough to fit a pair of shoes. Inside, a tangle of air pillows, paper, or foam, all to protect an item that weighs less than a spoonful of sugar. We've all seen it. Maybe we laughed. Maybe we got annoyed. Maybe we just recycled the box and forgot. But what if I told you this packaging excess isn't just wasteful, it's systemic? This is the story of how Amazon became a packaging paradox and what it reveals about the hidden costs of convenience. Amazon ships about 10 million packages per day in the US alone. That's over 3.6 billion packages per year. And that's where the problem begins. Because when a robot, not a person, picks your box, it doesn't always pick the smallest one. In fact, Amazon's packaging algorithm is designed to optimize for speed, stacking efficiency, and damage prevention, not minimalism. If the algorithm decides that a small item could shift around too much in transit, it bumps it up to a larger box. If it can't find a just right size in its automated inventory fast enough, it just picks whatever's closest. And the result? Packaging that feels absurd. Let's zoom out. Amazon used over 214 million pounds of plastic packaging waste in 2021, according to Oceana. That's equivalent to more than 13,000 garbage trucks filled with plastic in just 1 year. Worse, an estimated 22 million pounds of that plastic ends up in the world's waterways and oceans. That's nearly the weight of the Eiffel Tower, floating as pollution. Then there's cardboard. Amazon is the largest buyer of corrugated cardboard in the world. One analysis estimated it goes through more than 1 billion boxes per year in the US alone. Even when cardboard is recyclable, that doesn't mean it gets recycled. Wet, greasy, or mixed material packaging can't be processed. And in many parts of the world, there's no recycling infrastructure at all. Here's the irony. When Amazon started, Jeff Bezos wanted to minimize packaging. Early internal memos talk about frustration-free packaging and using the smallest possible box. And yet, here we are. The real challenge? Scale. Amazon doesn't just ship more packages than anyone else. It does it faster, and at lower cost. To meet Prime delivery promises, the entire fulfillment chain is optimized for speed above all else. Human packers are often evaluated on how many items they can box per hour, sometimes over 100 packages per person. That leaves little time for custom decisions. Add in the sheer volume of products, from pencils to patio furniture, and suddenly it's clear. One-size-fits-all packaging is a myth, but it's a myth we've automated anyway. Let's go back to that USB stick. Why did it arrive in a box big enough for boots? Here's why. Number 1, speed. A bigger box is easier to grab and seal. It fits the conveyor system better and is easier to label. Number 2, safety. Amazon's system calculates risk of damage. If an item is light but fragile, the algorithm adds more packaging, even if the item doesn't need it. Number 3, bundling. If your order has multiple items, Amazon may preemptively use a larger box in case the rest are added later. Number 4, standardization. Warehouses stock a limited set of box sizes. It's logistically simpler to use fewer sizes, even if it means more waste. So that oversized package, it wasn't an accident, it was a choice, just not yours. To its credit, Amazon has launched some sustainability efforts. It encourages manufacturers to use frustration-free packaging, no plastic, no clamshells, all curbside recyclable. It's developed a machine called Cubiscan to more accurately measure item dimensions. It's piloting paper mailers for small, soft items, which cut down on plastic waste. In 2023, Amazon claimed it had reduced per shipment packaging weight by over 38% since 2015. But critics argue that's not enough, because even if each package gets lighter, the total number of packages is skyrocketing. Some internal reports suggest Amazon ships over 7 billion packages globally per year. A 10% reduction per box isn't enough when you're adding millions more boxes every month. And Amazon doesn't release detailed third-party verified data about its packaging footprint, making it hard to hold them accountable. Amazon's packaging problem is a symptom of something bigger. Our economy is built on outsourced waste. You buy a small item, it arrives in a big box, you throw away the box, it disappears from your life, but not from the world. The emissions from producing that cardboard, the trucks that drove it across the country half full, the plastic wrap that never biodegrades, it all adds up, not just on Amazon's balance sheet. Until we start designing systems that price in waste, emissions, and disposal, the problem will persist. Because right now, waste is free and speed is king. So what can you do? Choose no rush shipping. It gives Amazon more flexibility to bundle shipments. Group your orders. Use Amazon Locker Pickup if available. And if a package seems especially wasteful, leave feedback. It's surprisingly easy, and yes, someone does review it. But most importantly, recognize this. The future of packaging isn't just about boxes. It's about reimagining a system that moves billions of products with billions of consequences, and deciding that convenience doesn't have to come wrapped in waste. If you've ever gotten a comically oversized Amazon box, drop a comment and tell us your story. And if you're curious about the hidden environmental cost behind everyday conveniences, hit subscribe. We break down the unseen systems shaping our world one story at a time.